Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Going to do one more Rolling Thunder in the first round of testing. I think this will probably be my last one for the first round. But I want to give the Iron Hand another roll. It seems to be tricky, and I want to make sure that we know what we're doing with it. Sorry about that. So, let's set this up. Let's get the charts out here. Holy crap. There we go. Get that a little bit smaller. Pilot's experience in a single mission, you just roll for it. I'll take that 8. Last time I had a green too, and it sucked. We'll take a veteran. You know what? Let's go in before we do this and edit this real quick, 'cause I want that pilot piece to be able to move. I'm going to do it in both of them. That's my mission card. Pilot rating does not stack. Select piece normally. I'm going to do that. I didn't want to do that. I want to edit it. And pilot rating, we'll go in there and real quick make that selected normally and just make it normally. Now we can open it up. Alright, charts, get that over there, bring that back down. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Experience level re-rolled veteran. We will keep that, increase that up to veteran. And now we can move that around, so if I get shot down, we can put that over there like we're supposed to. Alright, next up, target gazetteer. Let's go Jarhead. And yeah, we're Jarhead. We'll go Captain this time. Veteran. Mission number 1. We'll call it mission number 6 because it's actually my 6th, even though we're not doing a campaign. Target will be roll a d10. 7. Same thing. Thing Hoa. RP4. Area. And that will be in Iron Hand. That'll be a Singham. Date. We'll go early again. You know what? Let's not go early again. Cancel that out. Let's go up to the campaign calendar. Campaign 2 runs from 20 October. So let's go November 7th. Why not? Day which will live in infamy. 11/7. No, it's December 7th. What the hell? 11/7. 1966. That'll give us a chance to use the C's if we so desire. Weather over the target. 6. Good. Good. That'll help. We had bad modifiers on everything last time. Um, and weather over the trap. 8. That will also be good. All right, just looking at things, trying to figure out why we have a less than and a plus. I don't see any modifiers for it. I might be missing something. Might be something that they're planning to put in later for month related or not. But no planning events were rolled. Support units. One. We got sucky rolling that again. Once again, let's get the A6 out here. And we're going to go with, again, we're going to go with two F4 Phantoms. Just because I need some flexibility. Munitions guide. Again, we're going after the SAM. We are late enough to use these AGMs as well as Cs. Once again, we are restricted by what we can put on our pylons, so we can do that though. That could be four passes if I decide to use the Shrikes and the 12 Cs though. As always, fuel 400. Like that, my center line. Just thinking. We could play this one safe. Put 1,000 pounders on there. Or just GP and get that 250s. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put two 1,000 pounders on the inboards. And let's put 3 5s on the outboards. And we're going to come through on 2 high passes this time. See if we can survive us a little better. Um, Launch. 9 successful launch. We're going to go up to high altitude. Inbound random event. Boy, all these open double wide. Inbound random event. 0. Support units redetected. Yes, we would not have that any other way. We lost our support. Very nice. That means it's all on us. Aero refueling box. That's the next one. I'm going to roll. We roll an 8. Successfully refueled. We need not do a fuel check here because we're refueled. As I mentioned before, I think that's really a no fuel check the way the rules are stated. Going to check to see if the radar is on here. And we roll a 3. No, they will turn that radar off. All right, then we go to U.S. support fire attacks against. We only have none. NV support attacks against our support, none against us, and we are high, so the small arms will not do us any damage. AAA. We have good weather this time, which is actually going to suck. You know what? I just realized I played. The wording in this kind of got me, and I shouldn't have done that. Last time we did the SAMs, I'm reading the way this one's read. Suppressed marker in an NV box. And MV defense box. I went last time on the SAMs for the attack target was adding them off of these, and that is, I'm sure, reading the wording of this, that is incorrect. It should have only been the suppressors off of the SAM target. So I was wondering about that one. I think I led everybody wrong on that one. Um, I just read it this time, and I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, that's wrong. So, anyway, I got off a tangent. We have -1 for, no, we are 0 for weather. 0 for everything. I don't play this as +1 when we're green, so I'm not going to play it as -1 when we're veteran. I, no, I do, because they're firing against us. So we get a -1 for being a veteran. And we're not attacking with AGM-12Cs or AGCs, or AGMs rather. I'm all confused. I hate making mistakes like that. Anyway, -1 for the AAA. He rolls an 8, goes down to 7. We're going to get 1 hit. We roll that on G. Or not G. I'm thinking double bolts. Right here. 1. Superficial damage. Next we check for SAMs. And with the SAMs, radar on. Well, they have the radar off, so I don't think they can attack. Yes, they're not used as attack table. See rule 5411. Use table 13. Radar off. SAMs fire manually. Again, -1 for being veteran. 3-2 is a miss. I think I've done that wrong in previous missions too. No, usually they're up against my support. That's probably why I'm not noticing some of the stuff. And the MiGs against us. High altitude, -1. 0, -1. I mean, that's definitely a miss. Now, radar comes back on. We put this guy in here. We go SAMs. We're going to bring up his radar on. We got a roll for him right now. And this radar on off will apply to all 3 of these boxes on our first pass. So we'll go to 13 right here. We roll a d10. 5, it stays on. We have no support units to put back. That's on. We move into the target approach area. We're going to stay high. We're going to roll for this radar. We get a 6, so that'll stay on. No support to fire against each other, so we go straight to the attacks against us. AAA, -1 for veteran. 8-7, going to be another hit. 1, going to be another superficial. All right, now SAMs. -1. 5-4. Misses. MiGs. -1. 1-0 miss. We're getting extremely lucky. Now we go to this SAM attacking us, the special mission attacks. Radar on, high altitude, -1 for being um, um, veteran. 2, 1, and miss. Good. Now we go into the zone, and I think we're going to drop the 1,000-pounders first. Radar on, all these returned. We roll for radar on off. The target radar remains on. We're just rolling for the support. That'll be a 3. That radar is off this time. Now we go through the attacks. Empty against us. Small arms don't apply. AAA, -1. 5-4. Misses, barely, but misses. Sam's. They're going to fire on the 13 because the radar is off. Right here. -1, 4-3. Miss. And MiGs. -1. 9-8. 2 hits. And the asterisks. We have the choice of jettisoning our bomb load and diving away to safety, or taking the hits and continuing the mission. At this point, I'm going to take the 2 hits. Take our chances, because I want to drop me some bombs. 2 hits. First one, 7, superficial. Second one, 7, superficial. Good choice. Good choice. That was the MiGs. Now we go to the special mission attacks. They're on high altitude, -1, 6-5. Another hit. We roll a 4, superficial, getting lucky. And now we're dropping on the target. It's our turn to initiate some contact. Ordnance drop table guide. I took this out of the rules and put this in here to help me out. We're going to drop our thousands first, all in a single pass. So we go down to our 1,000-pounders. We're going to drop 2 of them. Boom, boom. They can drop at all altitudes. We are veteran +1. We have lost no systems or anything. We're going to roll the D10 twice to determine our damage and points on the next chart. So we really need a +1 here. Going to roll it once. 0. I cannot get an on target. That's an off target. We're going to roll twice on here. We dropped all the ordnance of the same type, so that's +1. And 1,000-pounders do not give me any extra modifiers, so it's just +1 twice here. 1 and a 9. Be a 10. And this I don't really agree with for off target, but hey, we're here. So 0, and I get to roll a 2d10 for damage. That's 3 anyway. So 3%, not going to break the bank. And I really only have one place to put this, so we are off target so far. That moves us to exit. We're going to turn this radar back on. Get rid of this. These both dropped. Sam on off for this one. That'll be off again. Support units attack us. Again, small arms no. AAA -1. 1-0 misses. Sam's going to roll on this one for manually. -1, 2 misses. MiGs going to roll -1, 8, 7. 1 hit. I'm going to take the hit. And that will be 3. Fuselage. And then we roll once on the fuselage chart. 0. Electrical system. And then that's MiGs. So support have fired. Now we got to go to this guy. They're going to attack high altitude. -1. 7-6. Be another hit. 6. Nose. And we roll in the nose chart. 2. Superficial. And that concludes that one. Now we're going to go up to here. This will come back on. We will re-roll for this, but we got to do the re-attack random event first. D10, 2. Fuel transfer issues. Must make a fuel check in every back box until back at carrier. Oh boy. And fuel check here. We're going to use our 400 galloner. Use it or lose it. That means we don't do any this time, and next turn we roll a 5 to see if it worked or not. Now we roll to see if this radar turns on and off. For the second pass, he rolls a 0. They will turn that one off. That's going to make it a little easier for us to come through. So that is it. We come down into here. Target approach. We roll for that radar. He goes off also. Triple A is going to attack us. -1. 3, 2 is a miss. Sam will attack us on the manually. -1, 6, 5 is a miss. Migs will attack us. -1, 9, 8. That's going to be 2 hits. I'm going to take that hit just because, and I hope I don't pay for it. 2 hits. First roll, 8. Wings. First wolf, we got to roll for which wing it is. 12, 5. 0 is the left wing. And then we roll up, and we get a 4 for the second roll, which is a superficial. And the second hit, 5. Tail. Roll on the tail. 6. Superficial. Made it through the MIGs. And I keep forgetting. We're supposed to have this up here to remind me. But I keep forgetting to put out that up there to remind me not to forget. So Sam's get to attack us. And they're firing manually. -1. 6, 5 is a miss. We will move into the Sam site. They follow us. This comes back on. That stays off. We roll for this Sam right here. On off. It will remain on this time. Support against us. Triple A -1. 1 misses. Sam -1. 3, 2 misses. Migs -1. 2, 1 misses. Very nice. The Sams get the fire at us. They're right here on 13. -1. 4 on. Not a 1. Miss. So nothing going there. Now we get to drop our remaining bombs, and hopefully we do a lot better on this. This will be our Mark 82s. And we got 500ers. And we can draw 1 die +1. 3. I can't roll on target. I just can't do it. 50% chance, and I don't think I've had an on target yet. Percentage points. We do get the +1 for dropping 3 bombs on the MRE rack on each wing at the same time. So that actually, what I believe a comment was, is we get that for each wing. So that's +2. Yes. So +2. And +3 for dropping all the ordnance. So +3 1 times on the off target. Well, gentlemen, we got 8% for the whole mission. And we're not even through yet. And I forgot already I was supposed to make a fuel check here. Let's go back and do that. That was the first one right here would be with our 400-gallon tank, so I need a 5 or more to not have to make that check, and I got it. The fuel check in here, we got a +1 for being a veteran. 7, 8, we're okay. So we survived target zone. We are now flying into the target exit. We've got to go through the SAM on off again. We roll a 8, so this time it'll stay on. Support firing at us, AAA, -1. 4, 3 misses. SAM, -1. 3, 2 misses. MiGs, -1. 0, -1 misses. Special mission attacks. SAM, radar, manually for the target. And that is 4. He misses. Fuel check. 2. Divert the tanker. Roll on table 9 for refueling. Okay, successful refueling is what we're hoping for. 2. We did get it barely, so we successfully refueled. I don't know, but I'm wondering if the fuel check after we rendezvous a tanker, we're not supposed to check like up here. I'm going to reread that rule real quick just to see if I can find it quick. Aerial refueling. Uh, tanker refueling is successful. Player continues the mission. Player now moves to his Skyhawk counterbox. A box is calling for a fuel check. Fuel checks required in the support attacks. Target attack, re-attack, outbound to carrier, and carrier approach in the max. These boxes are marked fuel check. Got all those written on there. You know, 150. No externals. Okay, out of fuel. No. Divert the tanker. We've done that. Okay. Okay, it only says for the support attack box where that's checked. So we're going to have to do a fuel check here also. And that is outbound to carrier fuel check. +1 for being a veteran. We get a 3, 4. Divert the tanker again. We roll a 3. Successfully refueling. Continue the mission. We are sucking up the fuel. Roll on table 17 before we do a tanker check or fuel check. 7, no event. Then we're going to go do another fuel check. +1 for being a veteran. 1, 2, divert the tanker again. 1, missed tanker rendezvous, no mission occurs. Move directly to carrier transit, which is where we're at. We're going to go down to here. And we don't do the fuel check here. Carrier approach. There was something about this one. We don't do the fuel check here, or if we fail it, we burn out. So we better double check this one. Transit to carrier, no carrier approach. Upon entering the box, the player makes his last fuel check, and when the Skyhawk enters the carrier approach box after being directed by either table or 7-9 to move directly to the transit to carrier box and complete the sequence and play from that point, the player will ignore the fuel check roll normally made in the carrier approach box. Instead, the player rolls a 1d10. I gotta add this check too, because that's too easy to forget. On a 0 to 4, we flame out. And we roll a 7, so we're sufficient to land. We will go land. +1 for veteran. It's good weather at the landing. So 3-4. We are successfully landed. And that is my mission. A hairy mission. I probably pushed it a little more than I should have. My dice again failed me over target. We only put 8% on the target. And for the special targets, there's a way to handle this where they get suppression and stuff. And I better, because I'm not getting good damage results, let me see if I can find that and read you how it's actually supposed to work. Go to 21, back to 21. Okay. Okay. Go back to 22. Oh, I did that wrong. We're supposed to attack first, and then the target attacks. So when doing these iron hands, we do the supports, we attack, then the target attacks. I missed that one. Okay, so I've been doing that out of order. Didn't matter because my attacks sucked, but when you're playing this through in yours, don't forget to do that. Um, when the SAM site receives 30% damage from the Skyhawk's attacks on table 16, the SAM site is suppressed. Um, when damage percentage reaches 100%, the SAM site is knocked out and can no longer fire. Well, we never even got to the 30%. So there it is. So that's the order of attack on an iron hand, and it kind of goes with the support fires at the NV, and then the NV fires at us. Same thing. We fire at the target, the target fires us. So that's consistent. I didn't pick up on it, but hey, I'm not perfect. At least we find it at the end there. So we trapped okay, we recovered okay, and I will not roll for that because to me that's just a waste of time. Um, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Iron Hand, even though I had my sequence a little off handling the target, it did affect us, but like I said, next time we'll get it right. And this will probably be the last video I do until we get the materials for the second round of testing. That's 6 test missions, I think, all in all. I like the flow of the game. I like the play of the game. A couple of things I question, but if this fuel check, um, I think I'd like to see the 400-gallon tank a little more effective than it is. But I mean, come on, we you it's the most effective one as it is. Um, I just have bad rolls. So yeah, don't mess with that. Forget I ever said that. Um, Definitely don't like this fuel check right here. I think we've got all our questions sorted out up here. I know there got some guys talking about U.S. Air Force not being included in this, and yeah, I'm all right with the way this is right now. It plays fun. It gives you a variety to work with. You can get more specialized if you roll the better support rolls. Of course, if you roll like I did today, you get no support and you wind out with a boatload of issues. I don't see anything on trying to figure out how much damage time works. So I don't think any charts have been made on that. I mean, we took a fair amount of damage, but really only one box in any component anywhere. This is just disgusting. Supposed to be veteran, and I can't put more than 8% of my bombs on targets in 2 passes. I would like to. I did see somebody commented that the modifiers probably should be on the on target. I think I agree with that, or at least some of them. Um, I think there should be a way if you're. Hmm, I'd have to think that one through, but I think we should have a way to modify that in our favor better, and then not so much on the damage. I think when we're mass dropping bombs, we have a better chance of hitting the target, but the scatter could be so bad that we don't hit it as well. That's just the thoughts, and I don't really like the 100 for both of them. I'd like to see this more of the 50 to 100 range, and maybe this 0 to 50 range. Because at this rate, you stand a chance of getting 100 when you're off target, and you stand a chance of getting 0 when you're on target. So that to me, I wouldn't. I'm not game with that. And I definitely do not like the medals and awards for the individual. It's just. I mean, if you're going to do it this way, you might as well not do it at all. Um, Medal of Honor, you almost have to walk on water to get that. DFC, I think, was more for flying missions. I'd have to look more deeply into this, but um, I never flew. So I just know that it's very difficult, at least when I was in, to get medals in general, and especially not this one. The men that earn this walk on water officers support the Medal of Honor guys, not a die roll zero kind of a medal. Just my thoughts. So anyway, I love the game, love where it's going, and the reason we test them is so we can critique them like this and fine polished it. So when they put the game out, you don't get millions of comments from people that were expecting this or that. And I also like to video them so you guys can see what kind of a game it is before you ever go out and do it. Because like me, I've wasted money on a game I thought would be this, and I ended up buying it and getting that, and it never really impressed me. And I'd rather just have that money for something that's more along my lines. This one here, I'd spend my money on it when it comes out. This is a good one. So I think by the time we get this tested, it's going to be right up there with Target for today and Target for the night and B-29 and Hell over Korea. We'll have them all, love them all. Just don't have time for them all, as usual. All right, thanks, guys. I've rambled enough. We'll see you next time.